Hello.
I welcome you in a live podcast.
Welcome,
Thank.
welcome. But I cannot see you. Maybe you can rejoin. I'm unable to see you. Okay. Now I can see you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So we will start our podcast. Let me make some introductory note. Uh, Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Welcome to our today's podcast. Today is 27th of March 2026. My name is Sadat Usmani, and my guest is Mr. Suhail Akhtar Usmani. He has vast experience in financial management and financial planning and investments. My own background is in linguistics and law. However, I want to add a disclaimer here that we are not providing any legal or financial advice to anyone, or we do not claim to be linked with any financial or legal institution. This podcast is only for educational purposes, for common people, newcomers who want to know the basics of managing their wealth and financial resources for a passive income. So, if you have any specific questions about legal matters or financial matters which require expert advice, please contact your lawyer or financial advisors for that purposes. This podcast is only for common people and general information. With that disclaimer and introduction, I welcome Mr. Sulis Mani again. And today's topic, I will introduce the topic. Um, our last podcast, which is available online, we talked about the most common or known sources of investment which a common person can adopt. For example, investing in stocks, bonds, cryptocurrencies, uh, through the bank, through the financial institutions, and so on. And in the subsequent podcasts, including today's podcast, we will continue with those streams of investment that we mentioned in our first podcast. For the first podcast, you can always go to our channel and subscribe and look for the existing podcasts. And in the previous podcast, we mentioned the first commonly known stream of investment as investing in land, real estate. And I will invite Mr. Suhail Usmani to start by elaborating further one by one all the streams of investment which are commonly available and known in the markets, and people can access them, have more information, uh, can gather more information on them. And today I request Mr. Suhail Usmani to talk briefly about how a person can start investing in land and real estate, So, welcome, Mr. Sohail Usmani. So, please, uh, your beginning initial thoughts on if someone wants to start investing in real estate, w- from which point they should start or how they should start that.
Thank you very much. First of all, I want to make.
Your voice
A
is very
very-
low, sir. Your
I
voice
think.
is very low.
Are you hearing me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, but voice is very low. Maybe you can raise volume a little bit.
Yeah, I've raised the volume a little bit. Okay, first of all, you should. I want to give a general picture. You see that it is not possible to cover all the sectors in a single post. So we will be discussing all these sectors in the subsequent postcasts. So I think I want to conclude all of my general remarks in a very short span of time to save the time of our viewers, and we value their time as well, and we welcome them if they are listening to us. The general principle is that you make investment to for which purpose. Every investor has mainly two objectives when considering any type of investment. And you, as a novice person or as a experienced person, you should be aware of the fact that there are two things which are very important criteria which should be taken into consideration. Number one is inflation, and number two is capital gain. I mentioned as an example that real estate or land, I generally called these both terms are very well known. You know that what is the difference between land and gold investment. So as an I will continue it that land has got two characteristics while gold has one. Land has got two investment in land has two characteristics. Number one, it is a hedge against inflation. If you put your money in the land, land will serve as a hedge against inflation. It will save your money from inflation, as well as it will give you a capital gain. On the contrary, if you invest your money in gold, though it is a very liquid market, but you cannot get capital gain on the gold. You will only hedge your savings, or you will save your money from the inflation. That means if you hold gold for 10 years, what you will get only your inflation adjusted money back to you in the form of some while on the other side, if you invest in land, not only land will serve as a hedge against inflation, but it will also give you capital gain in the form of appreciation of its value. So this is the important thing. Number two, that the land investment is not for suitable for everyone. So you should know that investing in land requires a huge capital. It is not possible for a common person or a salaried person to become a land investor. Though anyone who has got money, who has a good amount of capital, that may consider investing in land. So, in my view, you can purchase a shop, you can purchase an apartment, you can purchase any plot or any piece of land in any industrial zone, or you can, if you have some good information and if you know that a certain area may have some development in future. For example, a main highway may touch it, a main railway line may touch it. So if you in that view, if you purchase land, it will the future value of that land will appreciate. Similarly, if a new housing society is launched and you purchase plot with the intention that after 10 years, after 20 years, the housing society will flourish. So the value of your plot or your investment will also flourish as well. So there is some limitations associated with land. That is, it is not as liquid as gold or stocks.
Okay,
If you have a shop or an apartment, you cannot liquidate it immediately and get your cash back, because you have to wait. You have to find some sort of customer. But as a general rule, though with these limitations, in my viewpoint, if I am an investor and if I have given the option to choose between land and gold, I will prefer land as an investor. ठीक है जी? In
good.
my view.
This is good to know. So basically, primarily, let me narrate it, summarize it for the viewers that land is a good option to start with, to save money in the form of land, and also the benefit is that land is more stable over the long run. It gives more money, more value and capital gain, as well as it saves the money from inflation. It is a hedge against inflation. Hedge, in simple terms, means that it stops the value of money instead of money losing its value over the time. It creates value instead. On the contrary, in the and land appreciates. So if someone invests in land, they can save their money as well as get the value, capital gain as well. But the limitation is that land may not be cheap. It is expensive. It may need more capital to invest. However, it is one way of investing. And the second is gold. Gold is more liquid, can be sold more easily, but it is a hedge against inflation only. It does not increase in value rapidly as compared to land. Did did I summarize it correctly?
You almost summarize them correctly. Understand two main criterias. Number one criteria is the asset should act as a hedge against inflation. This is the number one criteria. Number two criteria is the asset should give you capital gain. As you know that land has two properties, that it is a hedge against inflation and it gives you capital gain as well. Similarly, in stock market, stocks also possesses these two qualities. They are hedge against inflation and they give you capital gain as well. So, in some scenarios, stock market is a very viable second option to the land, for the reason that if you buy purchase, the risk associated with stock market are higher as compared to the land. What are the risks associated with investment in land? There are only certain risks. Maybe if somebody commits a fraud with you and says you are wrong property, that could be a danger
Problematic.
posed to
So,
them.
what will you suggest? How someone, if they want to invest in land, what they should do? Any thoughts? General information again, not legal advice. This is not a legal advice or financial advice. Just a general information. And of
General
course, we
information.
understand that viewers can
General
always go
information.
to their advisors for expert opinion.
In general, I think that if somebody has got house, somebody has got job, and he's living a good life, it's okay. And if he or she has some extra money sufficient enough to purchase an apartment or a shop, I will suggest that they first go for a shop. For the reason, if you purchase shop, then this means that you are investing in a commercial property. In my view, commercial property is more better than the residential property, for the reason that it requires less maintenance. But again, that depends upon the location. If you buy a commercial property at a good location, at a good price, you get a good bid, you get a good price. This means that not only your money will be serve, the investment will serve both the purposes, but that will give you the triple advantages. Number one, it will hedge against inflation, it will give you capital gain, and it will give you a monthly passive income as well. A shop has got three edges compared to a
Good.
simple piece of land. If you purchase a simple piece of land or a residential plot that is not constructed so far, this means that that will serve as an inflation against hedge against inflation. It may increase, it will also give you capital gain, but it cannot give you a passive monthly income which shop can give you. So, in my opinion, shop requires less maintenance. There are less chances that somebody will, because there are no things like bathroom, kitchen, or anything else is attached to the shop. So commercial property has got three main characteristics compared to the residential or just a simple piece of land. ठीक है जी? So in my view, the commercial property should be given priority number one. Then, if you need a residential apartment, if you think that if you acquire some residential apartments and you will put them on and you will be earning a monthly passive income, that's good. But there will be more wear and tear associated with the residential property compared to a shop. Okay.
Oh, wonderful. So far so good. Yes, thank you very much. We will keep today's podcast as only for the land, and we will stop here. Thank you for sharing your thoughtful comments and general information about investing in land, how land can benefit the investor as a hedge against inflation in terms of capital gain, and also if they invest in shop or commercial property, they can also keep getting monthly passive income as well. So it can serve multiple purposes. And we will keep continue elaborating each stream of investment. And for today's podcast, I will thank all my viewers and our valuable guest, Mr. Sohail Usmani, for sharing his thoughts. And we will conclude today's podcast at this point. Thank you, and we'll meet again.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much of the viewers as well. Okay. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.